Greetings, everyone. Namaste and welcome. I'm so happy to be here today to discuss a very important session, a beautiful session that we had within the first week of this year. And it's a session very, very dear to my heart, as are all other sessions. In this particular session, we worked on India, and it was a beautiful coming together of angels and gods and goddesses to do the healing, and I'm so excited to share this with you. I'm going to be sharing a clip about that session, the segment that I want to share with you, and I just want to talk briefly about that before I put the clip on. So this particular beautiful sister just came in for an aura session. And during the session, when it was time to speak with the reptilians, as you all are aware, for those that are aware, and for those that are not aware, aura, past life regression, hypnosis is a modality to go into deep self-healing, where you go in and you journey into your past, present, and future, and with the help of your higher self and ascended masters, archangels, gods and goddesses, whoever your spirit guides and my spirit guides are, we work with them to clear you of entities, attachments, infringements, contracts, any karmic bonds that are holding you back, repeat patterns that are not for your highest good, and anything that's stopping you from being in your most highest frequency of vibration, as well as on your organic timelines. Your higher self and you go in and you clear yourself of that. One of the major parts of aura hypnosis healing modality is the healing of entities that are attached to people, to the environment, to air, to the lands, the water, through the client, through the person that is stepping forth for healing. As they heal themselves, they also are a channel to the healing of whatever else needs to be healed, whoever else needs to be healed through them and through their session. So in this particular session, when it was time to speak with the entities who we were going to lovingly help to turn to light, when we asked the entities where they were rooted, we were taken to India. And that was a bit of a surprise for us. The client is not from India. So here we were in India, and the reptilians said that they were rooted in India, and they specifically said they were rooted under a river. It is extremely sacred. It is the most sacred river in India. That's where the reptilians were based. They were in the beds of the river, inside the river. And Archangel Michael and the angels, they take us through what it looks like. And this webbing, there's this deep webbing in the rivers, and it was not just there, but it was carrying on all the way into the ley lines from India to Dubai to Russia to England, and far stretched underground. And what was happening was this netting, this archon netting, and there was a being there, which was basically an archonic being that was harvesting souls, these dark archons under the river, whichever souls they could grab and hold on to, or pieces of soul, fragments of souls, they were taking them and they were harvesting them, which basically means, in simple terms, they were not letting them go to light. And then we go into deep healing for that. And we speak with the collective of all the souls that were stuck there. There were millions of souls, out of which thousands of them were of babies. And we go more into details why we find babies, souls of babies in the river, as well as these collective of souls that were stuck there. At some point, they didn't want to leave because they thought that was their fate, and that was karma, that was hell, and that they were meant to go through it as a process for cleansing. And this, of course, comes about, through the programming of how, if you perform a sin or something happens and you get stuck in the karma of going to hell, and that's where they thought they were, and they just wanted to stay there. It's a whole process of how they heal themselves through this. And we go through, learning of how they got there, why they were stuck there, what was keeping them stuck there, and then the transmuting of this webbing and transmuting of this archonic being, which was soulless. This being did not have any soul in it, and the cleansing and the clearing of it that went on for days after that. And thereafter, there's going to be continuous cleansing as the angels and the ascended masters, the gods and goddesses, are watching over all these beautiful sacred rivers and lands that have been cleansed, and they're going to be continuously cleansed as well. So yes, that's what I wanted to share. And it was a very, very emotional session to be a part of, to listen to the whole story, because whether, so in this life, we might be born in a particular country, but as we know, our soul is infinite, and we've been through many cycles of reincarnations, having births upon different parts of the planet. And people have cycled from India to UK to, US to Europe, all different countries, to have experiences. And this particular client herself, in the later segment, when we are healing her, and when it's time for the angels to bring back fragmented soul pieces that are left behind because of trauma, they bring back 3 soul fragments from the river for her, because they were pieces of her that her soul, parts of her soul that was stuck in previous lifetimes, and how the demonic entities just took over, and she received her soul's fragmented soul pieces back through the session, and so did all these beautiful millions of souls. So yes, I felt the need to make this video about it, because it's a session very, very close to my heart, just like all other sessions are, but there was a lot going on there. And I think all my life I was waiting for this time to be able to be a part of such healing, because growing up, having visited some of these places, because of the intuitive empaths that we've always been as healers, as light workers, and I don't want to use any name tags, but it comes with certain energies that we carry and that we feel throughout our life. So even as children, when we visited places that were dense and that was meant to be beautiful and pure, but if there was any inversion happening there, and that feeling of suffocation, claustrophobia that we felt, and anxiety because there's something wrong going on, it's something that I did sense from these places. So it was really beautiful, and kind of like a full circle to go back into those beautiful lands and the beautiful sacred river and be a part of the healing. So thank you for watching, and I suggest that you watch this beautiful session to see how powerful these healings can be. And they're all self-healing. These souls that are coming in, they're self-healing themselves, and they also, through their own healings, they are healing and activating the lands and the people and the souls and the waters and the crystals and the dragons as they heal themselves. So thank you for listening in. If you want to find me, you can find me on my website, which is angelicalchemyholistichealing.com. I go by the same name on the YouTube channel, which you're watching right now, as well as I'm on Instagram and Facebook by the same name, angelicalchemyholistichealing.com. Angelic Alchemy Holistic Healing, as well as you can find me on aurapractitioners.com, where you can find other aura and Reiki practitioners, as well as Akashic readers. And I have a page there by Angelic Alchemy Meenakshi. And yes, I'd love to hear from you. If you have any queries about this, you can email me, or you can leave a comment, and I'll be happy to answer it from whatever I can channel from the angels. So thank you for being here on behalf of everyone that worked on this, as well as all of you for standing and holding light, your love light, for these beautiful missions to take place. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to your beautiful souls. Thank you. Love y'all infinitely. Blessings. Wonderful. Can you please bring up one of the reptilians so we can speak with it on behalf of the others? You can speak now. Perhaps the one that's in her back that came from them. Bringing it up now. Speaking with you now. Greetings. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Are you male or female?
Both.
Both. Thank you for speaking with us. Would you answer some questions so we can help you today?
Sure.
Thank you. How is it that you find yourself attached to her body? How and when did you attach yourself to her?
From that man. They used that man to place symbol. They used them to do witchcraft, black magic, but they have no love light in them. And she was this bright being that they just wanted to go after.
Thank you for sharing. And what have you all been doing being in her body? How have you influenced her or affected her?
We are to block her from generating more light and to give to send back information.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Do you know where your body is right now? Your full body?
He hasn't.
Who?
That person that they use.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Archangel Michael, if you can please connect us with the bodies of all the reptilians that are within her, wherever they are, in spaceships, underground, planets. Let me know once we're connected, Archangel Michael.
It's a big alpha mass.
Where is it?
I'm seeing India.
India? Okay. What part of India would she be able to tell?
You're seeing all these men dressed in these lower, like some look like underwear, other looks like a 3/4 pants. Yeah, that's where they. Yeah, and it's really nasty. It's really nasty. They do a lot of sacrifices there.
Okay. Can you share whether it is north, south, east, west, or the central part of India?
Central.
Central.
What?
Yeah. Is she aware of the map of India?
No.
No. Okay.
The river.
It's a river?
Yeah, it's like nasty. It's like brown and icky looking. I don't see light in the water anymore.
Yes, correct.
I see just pure. Well, it's really bad.
Yes.
There's all these souls binded there. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for bringing this up today. This Archon network, how far does it spread?
You see underground tunnels passing through Dubai. That's one of their heads. And then you see it go straight to Russia, to Ukraine, to England. It's just fun. It's like this massive web. Yeah, that's
okay.
It is.
Okay. Coming back to this place where the Archon network is, these reptilians that are around her are actually connected to, are they based there in the Archon network webbing?
Yeah.
Okay. Archangel Michael, Yashua, and Kalima. Shiva would be connected to. How many souls are bound in this Archon webbing?
I'm getting millions.
Yes.
They have done a lot of. They have taken those who would have died already, and they have sacrificed me once. Then they have, and I would say, possess others as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Done it in multiple ways.
What are the multiple ways they've done it in?
Through rape, prostitution, through murder, through sacrifice, through birth, through possession, through rituals. They have done it in all these ways and in countless others.
Okay. What can you explain, Archangel Michael?
It's so heavily entrenched that the land is no longer organic.
Correct.
It's like this dried, suffering piece of wood. The actual candies itself was removed and placed deep within and far. So the actual water, Divine Mother's water, essence that comes through, is not flowing to there anymore. It's flowing to another part that is sacred and protected. The entire thing is just like, it's no longer organic. It's no longer organic.
And yes, thank you. Thank you for taking us and leading us here today. Archangel Michael, do we have permission? And since you brought this up today, there must be a reason. Is it time? Is it possible for us to heal this sacred space, this sacred land, and the river and all the rivers?
It is time to, I do not want to say destroy, but it's time to remove it.
Okay.
Yes, there are souls there that are
Yes.
trapped,
Yes.
that would like to be free. They would like to go back to the light.
Yes.
So it's time that
Yes.
it starts to happen.
Yes.
It's contaminating the pure parts
Yes.
and it's trying to bleed over, but we can't. It was trying to be blocked at some, but the density, the heaviness was overpowering it.
Yes.
Now we have to clear it.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Let's do that now. Archangel Michael, what can you do about the Archon network? Are you going to put them in Archon symbol and start transmuting?
So what I'm seeing Divine Mother doing, she started to anchor shards of light within the land, and she started to separate the inorganic from the organic. But it's going to take time because of the amount, and there's this being directly under the water, this archon beam that is there. It's like it's feeding, it's just feeding off of all the energies and all the suffering and all the negativity that's being fed. It's just feeding off it.
Yes. This being, if you can show her, making her invisible. Show her what this being looks like and describe to me what this being looks like, please.
It carries the form, it looks like a human, but it's part fish. But it's really dark. It's like a shapeshifter. It can shapeshift into whatever form it desires. But it's like a part of the Archon head, if that makes sense.
Is it a part of the Archon Father directly?
Yeah.
Okay. Archangel Michael, what can you do to this being?
So we started to place the symbols, the shards of light, in a grid form.
Yes, thank you.
But it will take time as to the amount, because these people still have their last options to choose light. But it will take time to clear them out. It's not, yeah.
Okay, Archangel Michael, can we wait and do it? Because there's so many souls stuck here. This being, are you going to transmute this being, Archangel Michael?
We will begin the process to transmute and create, as it's not of light.
Yes, it's soulless. It's an Archon, correct?
Yes.
Can you put this gridding that you've made, can you extend it all the way to this entire network, going all the way to England, clearing all ley lines around sacred waters, lands, people, souls? And if you can activate an Archon symbol over that, is that something that you can do? And through this gridding, are you able to retrieve all the souls too?
Through this gridding, these souls that want to go to light, they can access, they can ask, and it will guide them through this pyramid of light.
Beautiful. Archangel Michael, can you make sure that the others are not tricked by this being, if this being is controlling their soul, so they can make an organic choice? And let me know how many souls did you retrieve today, please, Archangel Michael, as you're transmuting this Archon network, please.
There's a lot of babies. There's a lot of babies that are coming to light.
Yes.
There's a lot of babies that were thrown into the water. Their mothers did not want them. They couldn't protect them. They couldn't feed them. There are
Mm-hmm.
different reasons.
You mean actually put them in the water?
Yeah,
How many such babies are there?
thousands. We have seen mothers, different timelines, just throwing the babies in the water. And they felt that was their only option because they couldn't. They Some were born out of rape, some poverty. Yeah, some just didn't want the baby anymore. So
Thank you. Let's heal them all now. Putting them all in sacred symbols. Divine Mother, if you can please personally have the dragons in you. Yashua, if you can lead all these beautiful babies now to where they need to go for their healing.
yeah,
Also, along the way, healing them from this trauma. Are these babies going to cycle back to Earth, or they're good? They were ascended.
no, it's time for them to ascend.
Beautiful. Thank you. And then how many other souls do you find?
There are thousands, hundreds of thousands.
Mm-hmm.
This has been going on for eons. It will take, we can't, as much as we would want to remove the entire thing,
Mm-hmm.
can't. We can, but it will create a lot of more chaos.
Okay.
Don't want chaos.
Mm-hmm.
We want it to be done quickly, but in a safe way, in a way
Yes.
that will be less harmful to the
Mm-hmm.
environment.
Mm-hmm.
Because as the water is dirty,
Mm-hmm.
there are many people that use it to water their crops.
Mm-hmm.
So we will ask the rain to create new streams of pure water
Mm-hmm.
so they cannot depend on this dirty water.
Yes. Thank you.
We will have to find ways around it.
Sure. If you can do that, please. Thank you. Yes.
Transmute.
Okay. And then that being, what are you going to do to that being in this entire network of Archon webbing?
We will have to uncreate. We will have to take it apart.
Beautiful. If you can do that now. And then as you're doing it, can I speak with the reptilians?
Sure.
Wonderful. Thank you. Speaking with Archangel Michael, speaking with the reptilians in their wholeness now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Speaking with the reptilians in the wholeness, one of you please come up and speak with us. Greetings.
Greetings.
Thank you for speaking with us. Are you male or female?
We are neither.
Neither. Thank you. Now, as you can see, it's been a very, very long time since you all have been playing a negative polarized role within creation. Would you all like to turn to light now and be positive polarized?
Yes.
Beautiful. How many of you are there right now that we're speaking with, Archangel Michael?
There's a few thousands of
Few thousands. Thank you. Now, each one of you, I just wanted to address you before you start turning to light. Well, to turn to light, all you need to do is look for a spark of source, love light in your soul. No matter how small it is there. Start expanding it into all of you, every root, every chord, every essence of you. Start expanding it till you're all light. And also sending this love light into your consciousnesses that you sent into the universe, wherever it is. And Archangel Michael and his angels will help you do that. And I just wanted to remind you all that our universe is expanding and ascending. And this is your opportunity to be free from enslavement and ascend with the rest of the universe and find your love light and continue your journey in this universe with your brethren, with your children and spouses, no longer having to attach to someone else's body, because once you turn to light, you will have an infinite flow of source love light within you at all times. Okay. Do any one of you have any questions? Is there any confusion, anything that we can clarify for you?
Will more of us turn to light? Or
Yeah.
will some of us not choose?
Well, the free will is yours. You can choose what you want. But as you choose to turn to light, the angels will help you expand that love light and you'll be taken to a place of healing. Once you're healed, you can continue your journey in this universe from whatever dimension you came from. However, those that choose not to be healed, those that choose to be negative, know that we have powerful solar frequencies coming in that will transmute and bring to 0 point into nothingness your soul. And if that happens, then that means that you will not exist in this universe anymore, and source would have to recreate you, and then you have to start your journey once again from the first dimension to the second to the third, building your experience again. You would lose everything that you've ever been, all your wisdom and your experiences.
Okay. I will choose light.
Beautiful. All of you now start expanding love light all around you. Archangel Michael, let me know once they're all ready. Thank you.
Yes, they are.
Beautiful. How does that feel?
Much better.
Wonderful. Archangel Azrael is going to help you cross over to light. Before you go, do you have a message for her or for her as well as us? Thank you.
We were glad that we were signed to you, and that we have another option rather than being enslaved. So we thank you for this opportunity.
Beautiful. Thank you for choosing to be light once again and remembering the source that is within you. Thank you. May the love light of the universe be with each one of you. Blessings to you all and your beautiful children. Archangel Azrael and his beautiful team of angels will help you cross over safely to light, where you will not be troubled and you will be protected from the archons and the negative energies trying to influence you. Thank you, Archangel Azrael, for aiding brother. And Archangel Raphael, Yashua, Archangel Michael, if we can fill everyone with healing energies that had these reptilian consciousnesses in them, please. Now, Archangel Michael, as we're filling her with love light as well, this gridding that you've placed in the sacred rivers, the other holy places in India, which have been made inorganic, are you going to just leave it there so it continues to help till ascension time?
Yes, it's in the form of a Merkaba, spinning in all directions.
Beautiful.
So it will help clear the energies that is there. We have to remember to always check it and to always sending love and to keep it in balance.
Okay.
We all need to work on it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We'll keep that in mind for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you infinitely. So you had said at that point that there were millions of souls trapped. How many of them have gone to light today? Have they all gone?
No, it's a few thousands went, mostly children, because they're the most easiest to ascend. And then
The babies?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
the baby. But the older ones, they out in doubt, as they feel that it's part of their karma or their false paradigm of karma to be trapped in such a demise. Yeah, so that is what we are working on.
Would you like me to speak with them, Archangel Michael?
Yes, we can.
Wonderful. If I can speak with a collective of them and one of them can come up representing the collective. Is Archon being encased in symbols and transmuting, Michael?
Yes, we placed that being in a separate symbol, as we'll try to bleed out if it's part of.
Yes.
And we have been placing shards of light in its form, transmuting self. That's what we've been doing.
Okay, beautiful. If we can now speak with them, speaking with the collective of these entities that have lost their bodies, the souls now, one of you please come up and speak on behalf of the others. Greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings. Thank you for speaking with us. Can you all hear us now?
Yes.
Every single one of you. Thank you. And do you see any gods and goddesses around you now? Since you've been in this place of darkness for so long?
Only now.
Who do you see?
We see Shiva. We see Durga. They are here.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Now, if I may ask, why is it that you all are stuck here in this time and space? Why did you not go to light?
Because of the lives that we lived and the fact that this was chosen as our resting place. We felt that because it was chosen, we were meant to stay stuck here and to be constantly uh, abused
Mm-hmm.
or and suffer.
Have you been suffering in this place?
Yes.
What does this place look like?
It just feels nasty. It's like constantly being attacked. You have no rest. You're always suffering. You feel that you want to claw yourself out, but you don't have a body to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just in this pit of just pure
Darkness?
darkness. There's nothing here.
Mm-hmm. And who is attacking you and abusing you?
Others that are here, sometimes archons.
Mm-hmm.
These dark beings will come and they will just torment us for fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And who told you that this is your resting place and this is where you're supposed to be?
The people that put us here, the family members, the
Mm-hmm.
ones that sacrificed us here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. Well, as you can see, Shiva and Durga are here to help you today to remind you that this is not your resting place. And your resting place is not supposed to be nasty and evil and dark like this. It is supposed to be beautiful love light of source, of pure love, purifying love, unconditional love. And you have been tricked all this while by these dark entities so that they could bind your souls. And today, if you allow us, we can help you find your love light, expand it, and leave today with Durga and Shiva to light. Would you allow that? Would you allow for us to help you today?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Now, each one of you, look for a spark of source of light in your soul, no matter how small it is, like a little fire flame. Expand that into all of you, every root, every cord, into your essence. And if pieces of you broke up in this space or anywhere else, you can ask Shiva and Durga Ma. They will send that energy and bring back your pieces to you. Tell me when you're all light and you're all love, each one of you. Let me know once you're ready.
Mm. We are ready.
Beautiful. How does that feel?
Much better. Feel much lighter.
Beautiful. Are you ready to go now to the love light that you were meant to go to when you left your vessel, when you left your bodies?
Yes.
Beautiful. Durga Ma and Kali and Shiva will help you go to light now with love. You can be with them. They will put you in symbols so that you're safe and protected and no one attacks you on the way. Okay? May the love light of the universe, of God's source, always be with you all, each one of you. Do you have a message for us before you go?
Thank you for not giving up. And thank you for seeing what was being done.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us this opportunity. May the love light of God's source always be with each one of you. You can now leave with Shiva and Durga Ma. Thank you. Archangel Michael, if you can assist them all now to go to light and clear that space now, please. Archangel Michael, bringing, of course, there'll be more light now that they're leaving. Thank you, Lord. Are they gone, Archangel Michael?
They are going.
Beautiful. So there are millions of them now?
Yes.
Wow. How many years do you think they were stuck here, Archangel Michael?
Some was since it was created.
Yes. Yes, I understand. Wow. Is it something like Archangel Michael, what they were describing, that they were living hell?
Yes.
Yes. And they believed it because the stories say in the, if you do something wrong, you're going to hell. So is it that the Archons caught on to their fears and trapped them in that programming and kept them there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we send a huge wave of love to India and to start clearing, removing negative programming, inversions from them now, waking up the people of India and those lands? And however far you can send it into Earth, Archangel Michael.
It's coming from the dome to it. It's like a shower of love light. And it's trickling onto plants, the animals, the water source, and onto that. There's even some of them are so embedded into this paradigm, they can't see anything other than this paradigm.
Yes.
That they were just born into this to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they see
Mm-hmm.
it as.
Okay. Let's start clearing away whatever it is. If we can plant a seed, give them some ray of hope so that they can catch it later at some point when they're ready. Can we do that, Archangel Michael? Divine Mother? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you. How long will it take for this entire archon webbing to be transmuted?
At least a couple of days.
Okay. So we'll check back with you in the meditation then.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Thank you, Archangel Michael.